Hi Collective, welcome to the channel. I'm Crystal, a divine goddess, delivering messages to you from the higher realms. Welcome in everyone. So this is going to be a tarot reading that we're doing with one of my new decks. So this is going to be the first reading. I'm so excited with the first readings, right? And it's of 2025. This was my New Year's deck that I got. Okay, so I know I didn't get to do it on the first like I wanted to because I was going through some things, but that was more important for me because I wanted to make sure that I'm putting beautiful energy into the deck, right? So I haven't even gotten past the first two cards here because they kept flipping over, the Fool and the Magician. But I wanted to get a deck that was black and white. So I was looking a lot at different decks. I'm really feeling this duality and the blending, okay, yin yang energy and all of that. So with all these divine unions that we have approaching and all of that, and about the integration, right? So I don't know, and I was looking at so many different kinds, and I was guided to this one. The hot air balloon was really sticking out to me too because I've been seeing a lot of hot air balloon symbolism, which represents freedom, right? So that was, very significant to me. Okay. And, just different things. Like whenever I'm guided to a deck too, like I know that there's going to be certain cards and stuff for that time that are going to be very significant. And I can already see it just with the first Fool card here, is it looks like a bunny is jumping into the hole in the tree, like jumping like in the rabbit hole, right? And with the white kitty, it looks like a bunny jumping in, which is reminding me of like jumping through the portal. Okay, so that's very significant. So I'm really excited to get in and see the different symbolisms, because that's what's so beautiful is like each deck has its own like theme, right, to it. But I was explaining this a little bit in the readings, if you guys have seen before, when I do the new readings, right, like with my Christmas deck that I got, is I'll only get decks around certain times, certain holidays, certain special occasions, or certain like astrological events that we have, like solstice and things like that. When I'm guided to certain decks, like I know they're for certain messages, and like it's very, very significant, right? And what's beautiful too is like these two decks that I got, I know that they're or no, this one's not new, it's from 2022. Oh look, that New York is standing out to me though, imprint of the Penguin Random House LLC from New York. So anyway, I'm super excited to get into this first reading, but let me read the back of this. So, welcome to the nocturnal fantasia where nothing is as it seems. The images in the black and white dreamscape exit now and then, and out of time completely. Somewhere between asleep and awake, the hand-painted characters and creatures who inhabit the Curaxi Wonderland serve as symbolism, illustrated moments, and mysteries that encountered on life's journey. Then it includes the guidebook, right, where you trust your intuition as you travel the path of the Phantomwise tarot. So, yeah. All right. So, my little girl's going to sleep, but she likes to listen to my readings, right, when I go to sleep. So, anyway, yeah, I haven't even got to cleanse the deck yet. I'm using my new Christmas candle, too. So, I just lit this. This was like Christmas present that I got. I don't often get gifts, so it was very beautiful to get a candle. I don't remember the last time I ever got gifted a candle. So it was fitting. But anyway, so I'm gonna light some Palo Santos, and so I can cleanse the deck here. Okay. All right. All right. So let's get into this. Stop it with the fluffies. Hopefully my hands aren't black from the Palo Santos because it's all brand new. I don't want to be getting it black the first time I use it. Okay, hold up. I know I should be more prepared, but I'm not. Normally I have those little bottles of stuff everywhere, but I don't. The little hand sanitizers. Okay. Stop it. Alright, I think it's good. I got all the black off. Okay. That's the only thing with the Palo Santos, right? Alright, let's see. So we're going to get into shuffling the deck first. Such a little book too. I've never had such a little book. So I won't get into the book reading. We're just gonna, when I first get a deck, I like to put my energy interpretations into the cards before I look at like the book and things like that. So I normally don't get into it, except with the Christmas deck that I got, the Westwood Tarot. I started getting into the reading because it's so neat, the symbolism that they put in with each. So I'm going to be doing some more readings with that beautiful magical deck. I'm feeling this magical energy all day. Like, this is so significant too with New Earth too, because it's literally like it's an integration like of all realms coming through. Like, I don't know if a lot of you realize that or know that that's what it's going to be like, but literally like the Fae and the elementals are going to be in, like taking care of Gaia and all of that. Like, it's not this separation anymore. It's beautiful. It's anyway. All right, back to this energy. So this is the energy that's coming through at this magical time. Oh my gosh, look, it straight up looks like a portal. I've been talking about like hypnosis and doesn't that look like hypnotizing? This is the Wheel of Fortune. Oh my gosh, that's what I mean. Like, you're gonna see, you get super excited because I have no idea. Like, I only seen a couple of the cards when I was picking it out, and yeah. So, all right. I feel that's sufficient. All right. Let's see what's going on in this current energy. And I'm always super excited to see the first card that jumps too. Literally my Christmas deck, it was the Ace of Cups was the first card that came out. So I'm excited. Alright, Spirit, let's see what's going on here. Oh my gosh. Well, the first one I look at, we had 3 jump out. But Judgment. Oh my gosh. Well, that's significant. For me. Oh my gosh, because literally, like, they don't show that many cards online, because they'll show you like a little a couple of the cards that go with the deck, right, when you look at the images. This was literally one of them, and Anubis stood out to me very strongly. And I remember I was like, oh my gosh, look at that, Anubis is on Judgment, and I seen the Ankh, and I was like, how cool is that? So that really caught my eye when I seen that. Okay, so for this card to come out, like, I remember that I seen that, and the fact that it's Judgment too, and it's so beautiful. It's the weighing of the heart, like, literally, like, that is what's been going on. So, oh my gosh, like, I'm always gonna remember that too. Ace of Cups was the first card out of my Christmas deck. Judgment was the first card out of my New Year's deck. Oh my gosh. Okay. So with that, and also jump the 2 of Pentacles and the 3 of Pentacles. Look at that. I forget to show. I gotta show you each of the cards. Look, this is a little poodle. It's like a smaller pentacle and a bigger pentacle. See, that's very significant. I don't have any decks that are like that. It'll be interesting to put some energies associated with that. And then 3 of Pentacles. So definitely coming together. Okay, I'm getting, there's a decision on some sort of collaboration. The 9 of Pentacles. Wow. don't even know what that is, but look. There's something coming in here where you're going to get to choose who to work with. Wow, it's Soul Family. 4 of Wands. Oh my gosh, it's on top of a cake with the sun. I flipped these over. These fell out when I was looking at this one, and I just kind of flipped them over while I was talking. Look at that. Oh my gosh, the sun and 4 of Wands. This is beautiful. Look, and the sunflowers, how they share. It's beautiful too, how sunflowers, that's always represented to me. So family, because sunflowers will actually they will face towards each other and give each other their energy. I don't know if I can explain this. Like if the sun is absent, okay, and like a sunflower, a part of the patch is like starting to deplete, like they will open up and face each other, like they'll share energy with each other. You know what I mean? Like, I think mushrooms do the same thing too. I don't know, that stood out to me. That's what I mean. That's why it's so beautiful to have these different decks, especially when we channel. That's why no readers read alike, right? Even with the same deck. And when you put your own interpretation in on it, right? And I read intuitively. So sometimes I don't even, because I'm an intuitive psychic reader. So I really go off of like what I feel, what I see. And sometimes I'm not like, I could give readings on cards that others have just would never interpret. It's so beautiful, and it's like such an art, right? Tarot. So, and it's so much fun. That's why I could get carried away getting decks. That's why I have to limit myself and special occasions and things like that, and because it's fun, and I don't know. I'm gonna stop explaining that. But the Sun and 4 of Wands. So the 3 of Pentacles, the 2 of Pentacles. See, there's definitely coming together with Star Family. Well, this is what I feel. So I'm feeling right away that there's been some things that have been blocking whoever this is for. I feel like some things have been blocking you from your mission, your work, right? Because getting in alignment with my channels, the chosen ones, the elite star seeds, where for a lot of you, you were hung up with certain blockages, and you had people that were blocking you from your divine life, work, passions, from your star family, soul tribe, things like that. So it's judgment has been called to end contracts, close out things, remove things that have been blocking you, and then it's just that's why it's there's this energy of and especially with the black moon. That's why I was I gotta get another deck. Normally I don't get a New Year's deck. I normally just get a Christmas one. But this year I was we have so much going on with the black and new moon. And that's probably why I was guided toward a black and white deck too. And I was I gotta get a deck. Because it's it's too much of this closing things out and new things starting. So anyways, oh my gosh, this is so beautiful because it's so in alignment. It's I feel judgment's been called, cycles are closing out, but then these new cycles are starting fast because it's all in alignment, and it's a culmination. It's the universe, I feel, really closed out a lot of these cycles because there was so much blockage, and it's they're showing me a water, if you ever had a water, water's running to something, but then you hold a blockage there, and it starts to build and build and build and build, and then finally when you let it go, and it's just a whole bunch of water. I mean, it doesn't, you know what I mean? They're showing me that happening, right? It doesn't happen with a hose, but you know what I mean? That's kind of what I felt like. There was some sort of blockage, and now that it's been removed, it's all of a sudden these floodgates and these things are just coming in very, very fast. That's why I feel right away, it's you had to make some sort of decision, okay? Or I feel maybe you called judgment, or judgment was called, but you needed to be a factor of this. I feel it was kind of put on you, all right, what are you gonna do? But for some of you, simple, I don't know. I feel you're getting a choice, okay? But I don't know why it's like I keep trying to do the duality. Maybe it's this deck. Maybe that it's going to make me see the two sides, or like the, not just the black and white thinking. Or maybe that's what it is, right? One way or the other way, right? Because isn't that what black or white thinking is? Like it's one way or it's the other way. Okay. Anyway, we're just going to freestyle instead of do a spread just to find out more, right? Okay. Yeah, look, I got a hair too. See? So it's soul tie. But it's interesting. Is that something that's significant to me? Like whenever like my hairs get tied up in the deck, I always say like you're dealing with like a soul tie. But it's like it wasn't tied up in the deck. It was just laying here right next to the deck. And I noticed it. So there's literally been like a contract or something that was cut off, that was like done. And I feel that just you're letting it go. Like maybe I feel judgment was called and severed something, but you needed to let it go. That could be the decision that you needed to make. And then as soon as you do, fast movement forward. Yeah, 9 of Wands. That was the blockage. You know, because Divine can bring things in. Wow. Literally, like, that's what I've been talking about, too. Shh. Like, the last reading I did with the Magic of the Unicorns, as they were showing me the Violet Flame card and the Violet Flame activation, and I was like, you need to come in. The Violet Flame is to come in and to clear out any, like, outdated and old contracts and clearing things. Okay, and then in the Unicorns, as it was talking about the Cosmic Flame, I mean, that reading's down below if you want to take a look at it. But it was like to activate that after for advancement, for accelerated ascension. So if that interests you, take a look at that reading and that card, right? And listen to what I was saying, and you can do that, and things can accelerate very quickly. That's what I mean. Like, this is like going together. You're not going, you need to go to sleep. And my little girl was like, Mommy, do a reading, because normally my readings soothe her to sleep, right? But she's getting all hyped up over there. Probably because I'm getting excited with this deck, right?
I need to coming back.
Shh, excited your brother's coming back tomorrow?
Yeah.
Okay, shh. Well, go to sleep then. Shh. Okay, so, wow. Oh my gosh. So that's what I mean. Like, she was like, 2 ring, and I was just gonna like research and do some other things, right? But that's so cool. I love it when things are just synchronistic. Shh. Okay. Let's find out more. The 6 of Cups. Ooh, these are bunnies. So 6 of Cups here. So something from the past, right, is what's coming in. This is something you wanted. Hey, just a moment. You're distracting me. Shh. This is something you wanted that's coming together. So something you wanted that was blocked is coming together now. Like I said, like with that hose, right? Somebody was stopping you from like what you were building, what you were working on, your destiny or something like that. Like, yeah, it's coming through now. Oh my gosh. Yeah, 3 of Swords next to the 4 of Swords. Okay, so you're healing, or you have healed. The Violet Flame is allowing you to close out those contracts, and that's what I'm talking about too. Is like if you keep focusing on the past, it's like you're gonna keep feeling the pain in the heart. You know, part of some of letting go of the heartbreak and the pain and the betrayal is literally just letting it go. You're literally like, you're accepting it happen. You're choosing to let it go. And that's the choice that I felt like maybe somebody is struggling with that. And I was talking about, for some of you, seeing the karma play out, sometimes that will allow so sometimes like you need to see certain things play out to heal. And other times, I don't know why like they're stopping me with this. It's like you get to decide here. I mean, if you want to take more time to heal and you want to see karma, because that's why I feel like, okay, Spirit's been like telling me like to put out there that we need to stop talking so much about karma and the judgment and everything. But then at the same time, it's like, well, some people need that is closure for some to see karma getting served, because everybody's situations and stories are different, right? And everybody's healing is not the same. People's healings is differently. And I get how we can help collectively with people, and that's why sharing your story, how you heal and things like that, it is so significant and helps so many, because sometimes seeing how some people heal can help you heal. But it's there's so many different factors that go into healing and pain and your own traumas and all, but I'm not going to get into all of that. Okay. But what I'm talking about is that so you get to decide here like how fast you want to fast track and heal and let go of things. It's like, you know, sometimes like we want to sit with things and feel them and make up our own mind, because we were hurt, how we're going to heal from it, how we're going to release it, how we're going to let it go. Sometimes it's like we want it, you know how it's like the stages of healing, right? It's like you get angry and then you feel hurt and then, or whatever, the stages of grief or whatever. But I've also been like, well, people need to decide that for themselves, okay? But either way, I'm letting you know, as soon as like you heal from something and you let it go, like things are just going to switch very quickly. And if you want help with letting go of old contracts and things like that, then you could take a look at the unicorn reading that I did down below, that invoking that violet flame, and then things can advance things, right? So maybe you feel guided to doing that, maybe not, right? I mean, it's all up to you. Okay, but I feel that things are just definitely moving in motion anyway. It's like you need to know, like, you're not going to miss out on this. You need to know that. You are not going to miss out on this. The only thing that you could do is, like, just slow it down at coming to you. But it's going to come to you when you're ready. And it's like, unless you choose to stay, like, in heartbreak and pain forever with this not come in, you know. But that's, I do not feel is an option, because enough moon cycles are going to close that out. Okay, where it's going to be out of your hands. All right. But this beautiful energy, oh, look at this 3 of Wands that I just slipped to. She's sitting on a branch and there's wands hanging from that branch. I need to take a moment to figure out how I would interpret this. So the 3 wands, you know, it's normally like standing there holding a staff, deciding to move forward. Sometimes the staff's representing different options. I felt like she's sitting up in a tree just waiting. She's looking at that sailboat. I'm just getting this option like she's had some different options in past to choose, but she didn't want them. This is somebody that, like, she wanted a specific, like, she was fine with waiting up there. Maybe getting a higher perspective. I feel that this is someone leveling up. Look at this 2 of Wands with the 6 of Wands. This is like 8 wands. See, this is moving very fast. But I'm looking at the 2 of Wands and the 6 of Wands. And look at the 6 of Wands. There's all these kitties down here. Oh my gosh. And there's this one kitty walking across the fence holding a mouse in its mouth. Oh my gosh. This is so cute. I love the animals in here. See, there's victory and there's very much a victory, right? There's this elevation. And see, with the 2 of Wands, it's this kitty. Looks like it's sitting, I don't know, is that on a tree branch? Up in the trees there, the black cat. You're not going to get your phone tomorrow if I hear you again. then no, none of your videos tomorrow. I'm not going to keep telling you. It's way past your bedtime. Lay down now. It's been a lot with you tonight. If not listening, shh. Sorry. Okay. I thought they were batting a cat around the Five of Wands. That better be a piñata. Because I was hearing about animal sacrifices, like, oh, it made me angry. We're going to say that's a piñata. But the Five of Wands is here. And there is a black piñata up there. They're battling. But, so there was conflict here. There was definitely conflict, and there were things that were blocking you from going towards your destiny. And like I said, so it's probably more, it's from a tree. It's probably a sacrifice. Told you I was hearing about sacrifice. Like, it's hung like a piñata, though. It's all about perception. For some of you, maybe you're going to find out like somebody wanted to sacrifice you. You're going to be like, no, they didn't. But some were. Like, some just, they really didn't care how much. I feel somebody was playing with you, you know? They're playing with that. You know, and that's the thing. I literally, like, the last reading that I remember that I was in, I was like, afterwards, I was just questioning. All right, well, I told you. Now you're not gonna have your fun videos tomorrow. You want it to be longer? Lay down, quiet. So the last reading that I was in was I was questioning. I was like, why would they do that? Why? What would be the significance of playing around? Because for some of you, you could be finding out that some of these people, like, they were just doing the most. They were just messing with you. Like, there was no reason why to mess with you. There was just, it was like they were, it's like people were messing with magic. They were playing around with magic. It was like a game to them. Like, they thought that they had so much control over you. It's this energy of like it's, to me, it's just still, I just don't understand why people would play around. But it's like, it was like a game. Like, people were like literally like doing like sacrifices and stuff, but it was like just to mess and like, you know, like I can't even say like I can see why people would do a certain sacrifice, because that should never happen. But I mean, like, if somebody was like evil or you know, doing things to hurt others, so somebody conjuring up some things, right? But this was like, it was like literally like, let's do this just to like cause petty little things in your world. Like, they're like, I don't know, I don't feel like I'm explaining this very well, but it's like, it was almost like, have you ever seen like people that'll do like dumb little bets, you know, like let's go destroy that person's like the bullies in high school, you know, like the little bets, like, oh, I bet you $5 that, you know, you could pretend you love them and pretend you love that girl, take her to the dance, go sleep with her, and then dump her the next day and be like, ha ha ha, it was a joke. Like, literally, like, stuff like that. This is like the energy that I'm getting. It's almost like, maybe it was like seeing 3 here too on the Five of Wands. I feel like it was 3 people. So maybe this was like 3 guys, right? A little brotherhood, right? That's probably what it was. 3 little warlocks that were probably like, let's play with this person here. Let's play a game. Maybe this was an energy where, you know, only take what fits. I'm giving all this as just like what's coming to me. If you feel that this was your story, then it is, if you feel it. But if it's not, then this is somebody else's story, because it is coming through while I'm channeling right now. But I'm getting synergy. This was like 3 guys, right? That, or maybe 2 guys and a girl that were like, let's go play with this. Like the divine beings, right? It's like somebody knew that somebody was like chosen or magical, maybe, right? Or somebody that, it's another punishment because you did it again. So, this was 3 people. Okay, so this was like a cult, all right? Now, a cult is literally just 3 people that could literally go gossiping and playing games. Like, they're showing me the Mean Girls movie, the Burn book, like those girls did. Like that, they were a cult, right? Like, literally, like petty little stuff like that. So these are like petty people, right? Really immature people. So I'm getting this was like 3. So we're going to go back to 3 guys, right, that thought that like their magic that they could do, that they could mess with like a divine being, right? So they were doing their little sacrifices and their little playing just to meddle in their life, right? Maybe do like and this is like doing like just stupid little things. I'm getting like freezer spells, you know, and like messing around and like I don't even think that they knew the intent on, like, maybe they knew or were versed a little bit in certain things, right? I mean, clearly they were taken into some dark levels if they really were doing these sacrifices, right? Well, I feel like they were. But it was like petty little things, like, so they were trying to have control. And this is energy, it's like, well, maybe one of them was like, why don't you go in and you see if you can sleep with them, or you can bait them, see what you can find out. Like, they were all messing with this divine being, playing in their energy and like just playing these games, messing with their mind, doing things. Wow. I can really tell the vibe of this deck is different. But anyway, like that's what was going on here. There was like no reason for it. It's I guess I'm getting like a brotherhood or whatever. Like these guys, it's stupid, like guys over girls. That's what I mean. I feel like this is like a brotherhood that thought that, you know, they could sacrifice like women or a woman or something like that. Like, that's what I mean. This is so dumb. Like, because now what's going to happen to them with where all this stuff reverses now? Especially because they mess with a divine being, chosen one, a starseed, an earth angel, somebody that was magical. Like, was the silly games that you were playing worth what you're about to experience? Just to have a little bit of power and control? I don't even want to talk about the things that... Confirmation, I don't need to. So for some of you, like, you let go. You don't need, for some of you, you don't even want to know the things that are going to happen. To you, just to know that they did these petty things, just let it go. It's not even worth finding out the things. Right? Like, they're not going to get... I don't even want to get into it, right? So that's why for some of you, maybe just go do that violet flame just to help you let these things go, so you don't even need to see, the karma. I mean, if you want to find out, you know. So I don't even want to get into that anymore. But yeah, wow. Interesting. I just realized I'm over 30 minutes too, and like that's my rules. But I'm gonna go a little bit longer from my little girl's distractions. You're gonna miss out on your gift that I said I was gonna order next. If you don't think that taking away your fun little YouTube friends and buddies and videos isn't enough as not listening and going to bed, because you don't get your screen time if you don't go to sleep. Nine of Swords. I feel this is their energy. I feel that they know. They know. I think that karma has already started to set in. Those swords are very thin. Like faded. Yeah, those look like blood droplets on those swords and stuff too. This looks like, yeah. For some of them, they're already experiencing little things, and it's everything. Everything is paid back. Multiplied. Every little petty thing. So even just them gossiping to one another. Gossiping and the petty little things, right? Every single thing that's said needs to be paid back. So all that petty stuff is coming down first. So the karma has just started to begin. Yeah. So they're not sleeping. They're getting, let's just start with, like, they're not able to sleep because the things that they were trying to conjure up and send towards you is now attached to them. So now it's messing around in their worlds, messing around in their homes, causing mayhem in their lives, right? Scaring them. And that's the thing, like, they know. They're realizing that all of this stuff, I don't think they thought that any of this stuff was going to go back. Like, they just thought that they were protected. Maybe they were part of some sort of, like, because I did say cult, remember how I explained the cult or whatever, but there are some that are in these dark covens and cults, and they think that they're protected by leaders of this realm, which I never understood why people think that they're, like, protected by the churches and by that. These are like people that just didn't believe in Most High. Well, they're finding out. Like, they're ones where they didn't believe somebody was chosen, somebody was an earth angel, starseed, a divine being. They're finding out, aren't they? That's what I mean. That you don't have to be there for that. Yeah, the Fool. You're getting this new beginning. Your new beginning is here. This magical new beginning. So remember, that was first card we were looking at. Yeah, Ace of Swords, confirmation, Spirit come through here. You're getting this new beginning. You know, it's kind of like the Six of Wands, like the playing, right? Like, you know, Most High will let them think that they're winning. That's why the most was being done in 2024. Little did everybody know, like, 2024 was literally like a whole year of judgment. And judgment's like where you're like watching, like everything's like being seen, right? It's like everything was like being recorded. Like hearts were like getting weighed. There was so much stuff that was going on in 2024. Like, they didn't even know, literally, like, at a time of judgment, they were doing all this stuff. That's literally like, like, how dumb can you be? Like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Wow. The Emperor. Oh my gosh. Ace of Swords. Justice is right behind the Ace of Swords. Oh my gosh. That's Most High's justice for me when the Ace of Swords is next to Justice, because that's already my Most High divine card. Spirit come through. I don't even need to say Spirit come through like that. Spirit is coming through. Like, literally. Like, no, you're getting restored in your power and justice. Yeah, look, baby. Oh my gosh. I'm going to close this out here. Here's the World card. This cycle is done. You're getting a whole new world. Look at how big that pentacle is she's holding. All they did is level you up. Like, every single thing has to be paid back to you. Everything, like, literally, some of these, like, they curse their bloodline. So all of, like, their money, their inheritances, everything, like, they would have received is getting transferred over to you now, baby. Oh my gosh. Like, you're getting it all. And look, they were trying to mess with two divine beings coming together. Like, for some of you, like, they were like, they had no intent on, like, being with you. They were just literally trying to stop you from getting together with, like, your divine lover. Like, and look, the Emperor is right next to the Empress, baby, with the Ace of Wands. So you get the love that they tried to stop from coming in and messing around, and you get, like, thank you guys. Like, they just set you guys up is all they did. They just set you up. So if that ain't enough, like, justice for you, like, I don't know what is. Like, I don't even think you need to see them getting their justice. You just go have fun. Oh my God, I'm done. I love this so much. This is so beautiful. All right, I'm sending love and light to all of you. So I went a little bit longer because of my little girl all excited. But I know. Anyways, love and light to all of you. Wow, I just seen 4,000, 404, very strong, 4004, 4000. Take a look at those source code numbers for you. All right, bye guys. Oh my God, that was so